Hey guys, it's Scope. Welcome back to Megaman Battle Network 5 Team Colonel. So, in the last episode, we made it to Scilab 3, the area that needs to be liberated for reals. And I guess I could give you a tour around this place here. No, okay, L, here we go. So this is what the area looks like. This is our shebang. We got this here, we got our first dark hole and our guardian here, which our guardians are now updated, or leveled up, should you say. These are big brute 2s. These guys suck. We got our first dark hole here, and then as Colonel so eloquently stated, these are, what do you call them, barrier panels, and you cannot get past these no matter what you do. So the only way to get around them is to go all the way around, but as you can see, that is so many panels to liberate. So what you need to do is you need to find the keys to these. As you can see, we've got 2 sets of barriers here, so we're going to need to end up finding 2 keys throughout this thing, and that's the only way we can get past these panels. And as Colonel said, they're usually going to be in hidden locations or very far out of the way locations. So we've got some items over there, we've got some items over here, we've got a second dark hole here, a third dark hole here, we've got 2 royal hawks on the agenda, and then we've got our 4th and final dark hole over here guarded by another big brute. And then up at the top here we've got a separate section with another guardian and some items. And then in the very back, finally, way back here, is where Cloudman resides with his 700 HP. So we have got to liberate these 4 dark holes, get 2 barrier keys, and then defeat Cloudman in 9 phases or less. And if you want the premium chip, you need to defeat him in under 8 phases, so we're talking 7 phases. Not much room for error here, so let's get off of that. Alright, so how I'm going to start this is, well, what do I want to do? So with the first turn, what we want to do is pretty much just our first phase. Our objective is to eliminate this dark hole, just with our first phase. That's what we want to do. So you can really use anybody you'd like on this first dark panel here. I'm going to use Colonel. So actually, let's use... No, yeah, let's use Colonel. Alright, so want to liberate this panel. Let's do it. Once we get to Shadowman's turn, I will show you his abilities and what he can do, pretty much. Alright, so we've got upgraded enemies here. We've got the Katak and Cannon Guard X. We've seen all these guys before, but now we know their tricks and what they're up to, so we are better prepared to handle them. As always, go for one-turn liberates when you can, but it is much harder to do when you have harder enemies like this. But as you can see, now that our chips are so good, it's not that difficult. So one-turn liberation, there you go. So this mission is going to be a lot hard, very hard. I'm not going to lie. I did it. I practiced it. I got it in 6 phases. So, but that was with a lot of luck and a few resets. So we might need to reset a few times here, but it shouldn't be too bad. All right. So now we're going to go for Megaman, and I'm going to go for the long sword here, because as you can see, it's going to take 1 turn to kill the Guardian and 1 turn to kill the Dark Hole. So long sword is actually necessary here if you want to take out this Dark Hole in the first phase. So there you are. And order points are going to become an issue in this whole thing here, so in this whole liberation mission, so spend them wisely. Actually, let's use area grab first, and then we'll go after these guys. As you can see, we've already got the advantage on these guys. These guys don't have much room to go off of, so we can pretty much just trap them however we see fit. Alright, there's one of them. Let's destroy these, and now let's kill these guys. Alright, I guess since we didn't get the 1 turn, we'll just use Shademan and kill this guy real quick. Try not to take damage from that time bomb. Those hurt a lot. I don't know how much damage they do, but it's a lot. And so close to a 1-turn liberate. But what are you going to do? Wouldn't have really mattered here, any. It would have liberated the same amount of panels. Alright, so success. Mega Man's doing good. Alright, so I want to... I want to save Nightman for the Dark Hole. So I'm going to use Shademan here on the dark panel, or on the big brute. So what his special attack is sneak attack, and what this does is if you attack an enemy with it, like a mini boss or the boss, it has the potential to do up to 500 damage, but it will take up his turn, and it uses an order point. Depending on the enemy is how much damage it does, and your position on them, how far away from you are, if there's a dark panel behind them. And it will never kill the enemy, but if the enemy can go down to 1 HP if they're within your attack range. So it's useful. I don't use it too often, maybe on a boss sometimes, but ultimately Shadowman is so good in battle that it's not really worth the damage. Usually you can get more damage off just in battle with him. Let's begin. Liberate panels. And Shadowman is so good in battle. He's actually one of my favorites, if not my favorite guy to use. So Shadowman, his special chip is Split Up, which, as we saw when we faced him, will make him go into 2 people. But what this does is it automatically sends his second guy out to attack with the sword slash the closest person he sees, and it'll do 80 damage instantly. Beautiful, and it's S code, which is like a lot of chips we have. So it's a great chip. And Shademan's charge attack it charges very fast, and it throws a shuriken as if he's doing the anti-damage attack, and it homes in on enemies. You don't even have to be in the same row, and it does quite a bit of damage, I think at least 50. So he's just... this guy is crazy. He's so good, it's not even funny, really. You can get a lot of one-turn liberates. Of course, he's super fast, and he's just obscenely powerful, dude. I don't know. So as you can see, we did 80 damage on this guy, and we're just going to send this in here. Should be able to get the one-turn liberate. Oh, he got an attack on me. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. But you know what? It really doesn't matter because you're not going to get any advantages from liberating this guy in 1 turn. So honestly, just get the job done. Let's heal up real quick. Bam! And we're back to full HP. So there you go. Shadowman. I don't know how many times I've called him Shademan, but he is awesome. One of my favorites by far. And he also has another useful ability called Omni Shoes, which we'll talk about later. I mentioned it briefly in the last episode, but... Alright, so now we have Nightman here. I'm pretty confident that he will be able to liberate this. I should have saved with Colonel before this, but what the hell. I used him first, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we've got 4 panels here because there's no surrounding panels, so we should be able to kill these guys pretty effing easily. But let's just get the crack bomb. That'll take care of the guy, and well, it won't take care of him, but it'll do a lot of damage. We should be able to do this, and like I said, turns don't matter in these ones because it's not going to liberate any extra panels, so let's kill that guy. Alright, and let's kill these guys real quick. Boom! Alright, let's just finish them off with Django. Screw it, right? Alright, and Django SP will kill these guys effectively because it's awesome! Bam! That chip can be used to get a lot of one-turn liberates. Don't even play yourself, man. It can. Alright, there you go. Oh god, talking so much. Alright, there you go. So that'll liberate those panels around there. And our first dark hole is done in 1 phase. Pretty awesome. Hurry back. Haha, I'll welcome you with thunderclouds. Thunderlips is here in the flesh baby. Alright, so he's going to go through all his mini-bosses, moving them around, and that guy's probably going to get a hit on us. Now, don't bother with this item panel. Totally not worth it. So now what I'm going to show you is Shadowman's main ability in Liberation missions, which is called Omni Shoes. So as you can see, he can walk across dark panels with ease and go anywhere he wants pretty much. The only catch is he cannot go past mini-bosses, he can't go on barrier panels obviously, and he can't step through, he cannot step through dark holes. So, but just regular dark panels he can come across easily. So basically what you need to do is zigzag through here with Shadowman and get behind enemy lines, if you will. And pretty much we've got to find the key for these first barriers, and of course it's shoved way back here, and this would take 20 phases to get to normally. But of course we've got Shadowman, so we're awesome. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save right here with Colonel, because as you saw... Yeah, save, bro. As you saw, this is one of the dire situations of this Liberation mission. We are completely surrounded by panels here, and you can only liberate with him when you get deep into the enemy's things if there's a regular panel that you can stand on. So we're going to try to liberate this item panel here, which does indeed have the barrier key 1, but we're surrounded on all sides by barrier panels, or dark panels, so this is going to be a difficult liberation. But we should be able to do it, because Shadowman is awesome. As you can see, we're surrounded on both sides. We got a Trumpy making guys invincible, and just 4 enemies. But you know what's awesome? We've got Airhawk, we've got Split Up, and we've got all these other awesome chips. We should be good to go. And we've got our amazing charge shot to fall back on too, so there you go. Alright, that should take out those guys. That'll take out him. Alright, now let's focus on these guys. Alright, and... oh, you bastard. Why did I stand right in front of him? That was stupid. Alright, well this guy's done in this turn. Didn't get a 1-turn liberate, but does it really matter? No, because honestly we're not going to be using these panels over here anymore. So that will reveal... Barrier Key 1! And it looks pretty cool too. Nice. Alright, Barrier Key 1, and that will unlock all of the barrier panels, and they will turn into regular panels, which is awesome. Thank God they don't turn into dark panels. And with that, whoa, this whole path is open up to this next area where the rest of, or 2 of the dark holes are. So now we need to work on finding the second barrier panel, or the second barrier key, as well as liberating these dark holes in the process. So the second barrier key, I'm just going to tell you, is actually right here. So we're going to work on getting Shadowman over there. In the meantime, we'll use our other 3 teammates to try and liberate these dark panels in the meantime. That way, once we get the key for this, we can launch an all-out attack on the final dark hole and Cloudman himself, because we don't have phases to waste. So, first thing we want to do is we can just ignore all this mess right here, and let's just start making headway into this right here. So maybe we can get a one-turn liberate with Megaman, liberate some of these extra panels. That would be nice. But, who are you kidding, right? Alright, so it's a nice even playing ground here. We've got, ooh, Django SP. That's what you need right there. That is what'll do it, if anything, to get a one-turn liberate. So let's put it right away before that drill guy goes anywhere, so we can get damage on all these guys. I'm not sure how much HP Django does, but apparently it's more than 120, so there you go. Freaking 1 second liberate right there. God, I love it. And that'll liberate like 6 panels. Yeah, that is beautiful. Didn't get any items out of it though, so whatever. And as you can see, we've only got 1 order point left because we've been using them so much, but there's not much you can do about that, really. Alright, so now what I want to do is, let's see, I think right here I'm going to liberate with Nightman. And then I want to go over here with Colonel and liberate this panel so that next turn our main guys can go for these dark holes and Shadowman can use his Omni Shoes to get up here and start attacking this. Alright, so let's get Nightman. Alright, awesome. And let's go after this one right here. Make sure you stand right here and not in the middle of all those squares there so you're not in danger of having a harder battle. Jeez. My throat, man. Oh, that was watered down. That was horrible. It's from McDonald's like hours ago. Alright, so Nightman, we've got panels on these guys, so these guys are honestly just screwed already, so let's just use what we can. We can pretty much use almost every chip in our arsenal here. Alright, so let's just use this, throw that back there. Let's get invisible real quick. Oh, we'll kill this guy with sword. Oh, with sword real quick, I meant to say. Kill that guy. Not much we can do against this guy, unfortunately, so much for a one-turn liberate. We can use Long Blade and kill him, though. So let's just get him to open up his thingy, and see you, bitch. Alright, so Nightman, you had kind of a simple job there, but you got it. Good job, man. Alright, so now Colonel, you are last but least. So now I'll open this path, and now we will open this up for liberation next turn. I already saved on this turn, damn it, that's right. Alright, so let's do it. Try not to waste any screen dives or anything here, because we're not going to get some operating order points, for a while here. Oh, look at this, 3 Mark cannons. Pfft, you guys are fucked. You got, actually, Airhawk would be. I just love that it's the same code. Alright, so we're going to stand in front of this guy to make sure he, there you go. And, there you go. I didn't even have time to explain how badly I beat them. And look at that. Oh, that's awesome. And that item up there is a heart. So there you go. And man, that was just beautiful. Alright, what are you going to do, Cloudman? Alright, all those guys are going to stay. This Hawk's going to attack. He looks like he's going to go for Nightman. He'll usually face whoever he's going to attack. So that's awesome, because no damage, bitch. I think that Big Brute's going to move forward. Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry up and get that dark panel before he moves in front of it. Alright, so, oh, nope, B. Alright, so I was going to show you something. Yeah, so that one we got there had a heart, and this item panel actually has money in it, which sucks because I wish it had order points because we need them, but the only order point slots are actually right here, which has 3, and this one right here, which I'm not sure how many it has, but I don't usually go for that one in this mission, so... Alright, so now what we want to do is let's switch over to Shadowman real quick. We are done here, buddy, so let's move on. As you can see, you can just walk around freely. It's so awesome. Alright, and what we want to do is head back here. So this is the panel we want to get now. And there's absolutely no way we can get this panel right away, even if we do a one-turn liberate. So you've got 2 options here that I like to go for. I like to either attack this one and try to go for a one-turn liberate, but that's very difficult because the enemies are hard there. Or I like to attack the Big Brute and go for a one-turn liberate, which is actually a lot easier because he is not so tough. You're only facing one enemy, whereas the item panel over there you're facing a lot. But the upside is you get order points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use my save right now, because this can be kind of tricky to pull off. This is one of the times I had to reset the first time I played, but I only had to reset once. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to liberate this panel, and we're going to go for a one-turn liberate. I need to get a one-turn liberate, otherwise I can't go for those items there, so we need to do this on the first turn. Shademan, that's actually good, and Shademan is the S chip, so we can use that along with our sneak, and then we've got all these backup chips too. It's just beautiful. Get him in front here. Damn it. Oh, that should get him, right? Yeah, okay, that got him. Good. Good, good, good. Thought I missed him there. Alright, and this should do it. There you go. Look at that. Shademan, or Shadowman, damn it, is so awesome. Alright, so one turn liberate, that'll kill him, and it'll get the panel over there. You see that? One turn liberation. I love how he says that. You see that? Did you see that? Who saw that? Well, unfortunately, Shadowman, nobody saw it because we're all over here, because we're not as cool as you. So, next turn, actually, we are going to have... Oops, I'm trying to press L. Next turn, we're going to have him just liberate that panel and get the item. So he's going to be over there for a while. But hopefully by the time he does that, we can have everything over here done. So I'm going to have... Who am I going to have go for that dark hole? Okay, I want to save Nightman for the left dark hole because it's going to be surrounded by dark panels, so that's going to be a harder battle. And I will have... Okay, so as I was saying, so it comes down to, do I want Megaman or Colonel to liberate this dark hole, and the opposite person will liberate this dark panel. I'm going to have Megaman go for this, because before he was probably our least valuable asset, but now he's actually very valuable, because he has that charge buster shot that is just so good. But, well, it's so powerful. Actually, no. I'm going to have Colonel do it because his charge shot is ultimately better. So let's just have Colonel do it. Good old Colonel. Alright, so... Oh yeah, this should be easy. Ooh, a Tin Hawk, huh? Oh, I didn't expect that. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't know how Django's going to affect that. Actually, I've got a plan. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's wait for this guy to swoop down. Alright, and then boom. No, I wanted to use Django on him. Alright, cool. As long as I kill this guy, I'm happy. Because those Metars are pussies. I can handle those guys. Those guys are cake. It's just that guy I was worried about. Look at this. Boom. Oh, what? That guy was hiding. The only thing that sucks about Colonel is his charge shot takes really, really long to power up. So, let's just kill this guy with a sea cannon. Oh, come on, Colonel. Come on. You're getting your ass kicked by a Metar here, man. Jeez. Oh well, it's not like I was going for the one-turn liberate. It would have done the same thing here anyway, so there you go. Alright, so that'll kill that Tin Hawk, or Royal Hawk, thank God. And now we've still got 2 people left to go this turn. Alright, so like I said, I want Mega Man to liberate this panel. We're not going to use Longsword. We only have 1 order point, and that is very precious. So, actually, when I did the practice run here, I didn't get a one-turn liberate with Colonel earlier. And so I had to use Longsword here to get to this dark hole, so I actually had no order points left at this point, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Alright, so we're not going to use Night Soul, I'll pass. But I am going to use Airhawk here to try and take those guys out in the back. Oh, dude, you put it in the wrong place. Oh well, that'll hurt that guy. Kill him. Well, okay, Django. Thank God I got something good, because that was looking bad for a second. Alright, use Django right away, because that'll hit both of them. Awesome. And we know it does at least 120 damage. I'll bet 150, so... Sweet. Thank God. Another time, I'm saved by Django, man. Chip is so good, and it's free. I don't understand. Alright, so now it is Nightman's turn, sorry. And I really wish I could save here, because I know this is going to be a tough battle, because I'm surrounded by panels and it's a dark hole. But hopefully we can pull it out. Let's just hope. Otherwise, we're doing this turn over. And I got a lot accomplished this turn, so I don't want to do that. Oh, yes! God, I love this game! I love Django. Alright, so let's turn invisible first, just for shits and gigs, and Django will take care of everybody on this side. And then all we've got to worry about is the big brute, who Nightman is very, very good at taking out. Boom, bitches! Alright, what are you going to do? Yeah, let's throw that there. Oh, perfect. Oh, shit, I was holding the wrong button. Oh, come on, you pussy. Alright, well, I'm going to use... I'm gonna actually do this, because what he likes to do is he likes to teleport to the area behind you right as you right before he attacks. So as you can see, that's gonna turn out good. Oh, whoa. Oh, well, we got him. Cool. So yeah, you got to try to time that right, but we got it, so no big deal. And that'll kill this big brute. Alright, I liberated it. Sadly, it doesn't liberate the panel that the big brute's on, which is weird, I always thought, but it's really not a big deal. Alright, so that Tin Hawk stays alive. I don't know why, but we got what we wanted to get done up to these 4 phases. Everything has gone according to plan so far. But, of course, we are out of time, so we have got 3, 4, 5, 6, we've got 4 more phases left to get this in the time we want to get it. So in the next episode, we will conclude this liberation mission. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.